Okay, so good morning, everyone. Uh, we are Group 3. Today, we're gonna talk about how to reduce inequities. Reduce inequities isn't just a goal. It's necessary. It's about justice. It's about our happiness. And it's about building a future where people has a fair chance to compete, regardless of their background, gender, race, or income. So today, let's explore not only why reducing inequities matters, but how each of us can be a part of that change. And here, I got three panelists with me. First, we got Miss Xia Chunwan, also the career consultant. And we got journalist Zhang Qingqi, uh, and we got college professor Mr. Zheng with us. First of all, from the perspective of a career consultant, Ms. Xia, could you please tell us why we should reduce inequities and what benefits it brings, please? Could you put down your mic?
Okay. Thanks for the question. Let's discuss a big problem. Why do black women with the same discussion as white men still earn so much less? A 2021 US study found black women with a bachelor's degree make only 65% of what white men earn. Even with a master's degree, their pay hardly goes up. This shows education alone can't fix a system that's beset. In teach, for example, master white men get high-paying coding jobs, but black women often end up the lower-paying administrators. Okay.
Thank you, Ms. Xia. And then, from the perspective of a journalist, Mr. Zhang, could you please tell us why we should reduce inequities and what benefits it brings?
Okay. Hello everyone. I am a social investigation journalist. Today I want to talk about why we must reduce education and healthcare inequality. In my work, I meet many people from different places. Some children go to good school, but others have no book or teacher. Some families get good medical care, but others must wait a long time or cannot pay. This is not fair. Every person should have the same chance to learn and to be healthy. When we reduce these gaps, many good things can happen. First, more education means more job. People can work better and earn more money. This help families and also help the country grow. Second, better healthcare means fewer sick people. When people are healthy, they can go to school, go to work, and take care of their families. Third, less inequality means more peace. If people feel they are treated fairly, they are happy and trust others more. So reducing inequality is not only about help poor people, it's about building and better world for everyone. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Zhang. And next, um, From the perspective of a college professor, Mr. Zheng, could you please tell us why we should reduce inequities and what benefits it brings?
Okay, hi everyone. My name is Zheng Kaiyu, and I am a university professor. From my part of renew, regarding Italy is not very important. It's necessary, important in the education. As teachers, we meet students from different backgrounds. Some come from wealthy families, some from poor east, some have good English skills, others struggles. Some feel educating speaking in class whereas others are afraid to raise their hands. If we do nothing about this, the gap just gets bigger. The student who already have education will keep going forward, and others may left behind. Uh, Reducing inequality means we try to create a more fair environment where the very student has a chance to grow. That would mean giving extra helps to those who need it, or making sure students have access to laptops, books, or even food they don't have asked uh, when we used in the education, we are not just helping education, we are helping the future of society because when more people get a good education, we will have more people who can talk, think, and solve problems. That's good for everyone. Also, students who feel respect and encouraged in the classroom are more likely to believe them worst. And when people believe in them worst, they can do amazing things. That's why I believe neutrality is something we must do. Not just about fairness, it's about building a better world. Okay, that's all.
Okay, thank you. So after the discussion about the reason why we should reduce inequities, let's move on to next part, how to reduce inequities from each aspects. Uh, from the perspective of a career consultant, Ms. Xia, could you please tell us, please?
Yes, they have two main reasons. First, education doesn't pay everyone the same. A STEM master's degree helps black men's wage go up by 76%. But black women only get a 4% raises. That's because of both records and system. Second, people get pushed into different jobs. White men demote high-paying fields like teach, while black students often end up lower-paying jobs like social work. For example, high school customers are less likely to encourage black girls and take computer science classes. Okay.
Thank you, Ms. Xia. Um, Mr. Zhang, could you please tell us how to reduce inequities from your aspects?
Thank you for the question. As a social investigation journalist, I have seen this problem many times, and I believe there are clear steps we can take to reduce inequality in education and healthcare. Let me share some ideas that really work. First, government should spend more money on school and hospital, especially in poor area. Every child should have book, good teacher, and safe classroom. Every patient should have a doctor nearby and not have to travel far for help. Second, We need to train more teacher and doctor. In some places, there are not enough. If we train local people, they can stay in their community and help others. Third, technology can help online class and telemedicine can reach people in faraway place, but we must make sure everyone has internet and device to use. Fourth, we must listen to people as student, parents, nurse, and patient, what they need. They understand their problem best. Last, we need teamwork, government, school, hospital, company, and all of us must work together. A small action like giving book, share information, or volunteer can also make a big difference. We cannot fix everything in one day, but step by step we can building a fair system for all. Okay, that's all.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Zhang. From the perspective of a college professor, Mr. Zheng, could you please tell us how to reduce inequities?
Okay, as a teacher, I think there are scenarios we can take action to reduce inequality in our schools and universities. First, we need to take our teaching more individualist. That means the expression and stories we use in the class should come from different contrast, background and works, not just one group. Students should feel that their lives and their interests are a part of the classroom, not outside of it. And second, we should offer more support to students who need it. For example, we can give extra time and flexible deadlines to students who are struggling. We can also provide feel free trading language help for or help their partially. More students are smart and hardworking, but they face college outside school. We can blame that. Uh, Third, we need to change how we see schools. Not very skilled, not every student will have top of the class, but that doesn't mean they are less valuable. We should not waste the quiet students, the ones who are imparting slowly or the ones who help others. Equally means we support very kid of skills, not just the lost of fast. And finally, teachers need to listen more. Sometimes we think we know that students need, but we don't ask them. If we want to reduce inequality, we need to hear their stories, understand their struggles, and let them to part of solution. In short, reality, internationality take effort, uh, penetration, and care. But it has teachers, that's our job. And if we all do a little bit, the impact can be very big. Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for speaking. So let's move on to the final part, our Q&A session. So question number one is for Miss Xia. Could you please tell us what would you ask employees to do to reduce inequities? And what advice would you give to employees?
About this question, we need three steps. First, companies should check their hiring and pay the benefits, especially in high-paying jobs. Like Microsoft did, they found a pay gaps and fixed it. Second, track data on groups like black women who face double discrimination. The algorithm can make companies report this data, like in Canada. Third, stop pretending the system is fair. We need real rules, not just talk. For example, some places now require companies to show salaries ranges in job ads, so everyone know what to ask for. And these conclusions. To reach SDG 10, we must and research and system at work. Education is important, but it's not enough if the system is stake against some people. We need a real change to make things fair. Okay.
Okay, thank you for your answering. And question number 2 is for Mr. Zhang. I want to ask, what are some of the ongoing inequity events in the world right now? And what kind of social activities do you think people should organize to reduce inequity?
Okay, thank you for the question. Right now, many children in poor countries still cannot go to school. Some people do not have clear water or doctor nearby. Even in rich cities, some families cannot pay for medicine or education. These are all examples for inequality we still see today. Second question, I think people can organize book donation free health checkup and share program for poor area. We can also do awareness campaigns to help more people the understand the problem. Small action can bring big change if we all work together. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Zhang. And the last question is for Mr. Zheng. Mr. Zheng, how can we to reduce inequities on campus, and what advice would you give to students to reduce inequities?
I think the first step is to notice that not everyone is the same. Some students have more help, more money, and more interest. Others may feel left out of school more. My advice is simple. To be kind to others, say hi to people who are correct. Help your classmates if they are having a hard time. Uh, Share your notes or study together. Also, speak up if you say something unfair. Even small things can make a big difference. If every student try to care a little more, the campus will become more fair for everyone. This is my think. Okay, that's all.
Okay, thank you. And so that's 3 parts of our panel discussion. And last but not least, I want to say inequity is not a force of nature. It's shaped by choice, the systems we build, the value we uphold, and the lessons we allow. But that means it can also reformed and ultimately reduced, not by one voice alone, but by many raising together for fairness and for justice. Thank you for your watching. Thank you, all my panelists.